Welcome to the second episode. In today's video, we are going to learn equation of a straight line. Yesterday, we did gradient of a point. And we consider 2 points, A with 2, 5 and B 3, 6. So we call this x1 and y1, and we call this s2, y2. So to find the gradient, which is m, it is going to be y2 minus y1 over s2 minus s1. Since gradient is the increase in y all over increase in x. So increase in y, it is called dy, that is change in y, all over dx, that is change in x. So increase in y all over increase in x. That's the gradient. So to find the gradient in this case, we have our y2. So our y2 is 6, and then our y1 is 5, then our s2 is 3, and our s1 is 2. So 6 minus 5, 1, 3 minus 2, 1. So our gradient is equal to 1. Now let's consider this equation. Y is equal to mx plus c. This m is the gradient. This is called the equation of a straight line. Equation of a straight line. This is called the equation of a straight line. So if we consider this equation, y is equal to 2x plus 5. So we say our gradient, since 2x is equivalent to this mx. So y is equal to, since y is equal to mx plus c and y is equal to 2x plus 5, this c, it represents arbitrary constant. Constant is a constant on its own. So that's the m. The c. So m is representing the gradient in this case. So when we have y is equal to 2x plus 5, what will be the gradient? So our m is equal to 2. Gradient is equal to 2. When y is equal to 5x plus 6, our m is equal to 5. Now tell me, when y is now equal to 7x plus 5, tell me the answer in the comment section below. Now let's move on. Let's consider this point. Let's assume the first point is known, which is, let's call it 2, 5, for example, and the second point is unknown. Let's call it xy. The second point is unknown. Let's call it xy. Now this second point here, we can find the gradient, and we said m to be, since m is equal to y2 minus y1 over s2 minus s1, then the gradient will become x minus, let's call it y1 for now, and then y minus y1 over x minus x1. Now the value of y1 and s1 is known, right? Then since m is equal to y2 minus y1 over s2 minus s1, and m is equal to y minus y1 over s minus s1, so we can equate it together. So we have y2 minus y1 over s2 minus s1, which is equal to y minus y1 over s minus s1. Now this is the formula for our equation of a straight line, or we use this for the equation of a straight line. Now let's look at one example. Example 1. Find the equation of a straight line. So find the equation of a straight line from the point A to 7 whose gradient is 1/2. Whose gradient is 1/2. Now let's solve this question. Find the equation of a straight line from the point A to 7 whose gradient is 1/2. Now in this case, our gradient is given and 1 point is given. So how do we do that? Solution. The point that is given, let's state it, so which is 2, 7. Let's call it S1, Y1. And then the gradient is given, which is 1/2. And how can we find the equation of the straight line? Which formula is suitable? This formula is suitable. M is equal to y minus y1 over s minus s1. Now, to find this equation, we say M is equal to y minus y1 over x minus s1. Then we substitute s1, y1. Then our gradient 1/2, we substitute M is equal to 1/2. Then y minus y1. What is the value of y1? 7. And then x minus x1. What's the value of x1? 2. So in this case, when you cross multiply, you have 1 multiplied by x minus 2, which is 2 multiplied by y minus 7. Then 1 multiplied by x minus 2 will give us x minus 2. And 2 multiplied by y will give you 2y. And 2 multiplied by minus 7 will give us minus 14. Then, since we are looking for y is equal to mx plus c, so we are going to represent our equation like this. So how do we do that? So we take this minus 14 here. So how are we going to do that? We say we add 14 to both sides, so as to eliminate minus 14 in this side. So add 14 to both sides. So when we add 14 to both sides, we have x minus 2 plus 14 is equal to 2y minus 14 plus 14. Then 14 is gone in this case. So we have x minus 2 plus 14. Minus 2 plus 14 gives plus 12. So we have x plus 12 is equal to 2y. Therefore, 2y is equal to x plus 12. Now the next thing is we need to divide both sides by 2 because we need to represent this equation like this, which is y is equal to mx plus c. Then we have 2y. Okay, let me write it here. So we have 2y is equal to s plus 12. The next thing is divide through by what? By 2. Divide through by 2. So when we divide both sides by 2, we have 2y divided by 2 is equal to x plus 12 divided by 2. 2 cancel here. We have y is equal to x over 2 plus 6. So x over 2 will give us, we can split the fraction into x over 2 plus 12 over 2. Then y is equal to x over 2 plus 12 divided by 2, that's 6. So which will give us y is equal to x over 2 plus 6. So this will be our equation of a straight line.